What is going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a review video on the Chase Freedom credit card right here. This credit card is actually the second credit card review that I'm doing. If you guys want to see yesterday's video on the Discover It student credit card, check that out on the channel. It was actually posted just yesterday. So I decided that I'm going to make a little mini series here doing credit card reviews on the credit cards that I own myself, because I thought it could be helpful to someone who is just getting into credit cards, doesn't really know how credit works, all those types of things. So I'm going to go over what I like about the Chase credit card, the Chase Freedom credit card, how I got it, my credit score approximately when I got it, why I got it, and then we're going to go into some of the bonuses of what I use it for and the reason why, I use credit cards rather than debit cards. I talked briefly about this yesterday in the overall scheme, or I even have a video on the channel actually recently where I talk about the overall idea behind why I use credit cards rather than debit cards. Pretty much, guys, plain and simple, there are rewards and there are also building credit or establishing credit, some type of credit history, having a higher credit score is going to set you up for, potentially getting loans down the line. It's going to make things a lot easier in your life if you want to invest into something, if you want a loan for a business or something like that. So I want those options open for myself down the line. And on top of that, it's essentially like free money and free rewards to me, because I'm going to spend the money on a debit card anyway for certain things. Why not put it on a credit card and get 1% cash back, get 5% cash back on certain things? The Chase Freedom credit card, it was actually my third credit card that I've gotten. The second credit card we're going to review, because the first credit card I got was actually my Kohl's credit card. I might make a video on that at some point. I didn't think it was actually a great idea to make a video on that because there isn't too much value that I can give to you guys there. But the only reason why I got it was essentially to get an easy credit card, establish credit, and then go into the Discover credit card. So it was like a bridge, okay? So the Chase credit card was the second credit card that I got. Why did I get it? Well, at the time I had the Discover credit card, and my Discover credit card had a $1,000 credit line. Okay, so having a $1,000 credit line really isn't that good, especially when you want to put up larger, if you want to put larger purchases on a credit card, you're getting close to maxing it out, and that's not good. And you don't want to have a high utilization. So if you have a utilization over 30%, which means if you have a $1,000 credit line total or on your one card, and you're using for $500-600, that's 40, 50, 60% of utilization, which is not good, and your credit score will go down. I made a massive mistake allowing a utilization to go that high. How do you not make sure that doesn't happen? You just pay your credit card off immediately instead of waiting for the end cycle billing date to come. I have auto pay set up, so if I ever forget, it automatically will pay it. However, I just pay it off immediately if I can and if I want to. So now the Chase credit card, the reason why I got it was I wanted another credit line, and I wanted to get into, kind of like break myself into the Chase realm of credit cards. There's a ton of Chase credit cards, and they're considered, but they're very highly considered in terms of credit cards and rewards and all these different things. So I said I have a Chase account in terms of, I already had a Chase account, not for a credit card, but I had a Chase account. So I said, let me try to apply to it. I had my Discover for a few months. I applied to the Chase Freedom credit card. Now at this point, I had probably a credit score 650 or so, somewhere in that range. So it wasn't like 700, which I would say is good. It was still, below 700 at the time. I had just started building credit or just getting credit cards recently in the past couple months, and I applied for it. I got it, and I think because I had the Chase account, that probably helped. I don't really know. I got the credit card. I got a $1,300 credit line with the credit card, and that is currently the credit line that I currently have right now. Discover actually just bumped me up. I'm waiting for Chase to probably bump me up very soon. It's going to be probably coming on 5-6 months since I've had the card very soon, so we're getting towards that time frame where it may happen if I haven't had any balances. I've been paying it off in full, and so there shouldn't be any issues there. So I have $1,300 credit line with the Chase Freedom credit card. On top of that, I get 1% cash back on everything. So anything I buy, any purchase I use with the card, 1% cash back, okay? Which is pretty good. I can't complain about that. On top of that, another reason why I went for the Chase is that it gives 5% cash back on select categories, and these categories will rotate every couple months, okay? So here's where the Chase comes in, and it becomes a great, dual threat with the Discover, because now the Discover is earning 5% cash back on select categories. Chase is also earning 5% cash back on select categories. However, they don't always match. And when they don't match, now you can earn 5% on, for example, this past summer, I was, killing it. I was getting 5% cash back on groceries with one and 5% cash back on gas with the other. And I was like, I need that stuff no matter what. I'm going to pay for it anyway. right? So might as well put it on the card and get 5% cash back, you know, for things I'm going to spend my money on anyway. I don't use this card and say, okay, well, now I'm getting 5% cash back on gas. Let me just go drive around, or I'm getting 5% cash back at restaurants. I'm going to start eating out all the time. No. If I'm going to do it anyway, or I would have spent it on a debit card, the credit card comes in handy. It's a win-win. Now I'm earning cash back, right? And I'm establishing, hey, I'm paying this off every single time. I'm paying it off, which is going to increase my credit score going forward, and it's going to eventually give me higher credit lines, which is also going to help increase my credit score as my accounts grow, as I have no late fees, no late payments, none of that, right? So that's the great thing with the Chase card. So on top of that, I want to just talk about a couple things. Is they have extended warranties on anything you buy for a year. So there's some terms, some fine terms to that, but that's just one other thing I wanted to point out. You also get 120-day protection on your purchases for damage and theft up to $500 per claim. And just a couple little things I want to make sure you guys get. I would say this is the easiest Chase credit card to get if you are starting out or whatever in terms of anything credit card related. It is the easiest Chase credit card to get. So if you're looking to get into the Chase credit cards, this is probably the one you want to go for first. However, if you already have established credit, if you're already over a 700 credit score, you can probably go for something else outside this card. However, I still like this card a lot because you get 5% cash back on rotating categories. And on top of that, right, you have a bunch of other factors I said, and you get 1% cash back on everything, right? So it's not a bad card by any means. It was my second real credit card that I got. And with that being said, hopefully this video helped you guys out. I don't want to make it too long. Yesterday's video was a little longer, but this video is just a simple credit card review. It's the Chase Freedom credit card, and that is what I use it for. I'll be updating you guys if I get an increase in credit line. That is what I have, and I'm going to be using this to then bridge into some other higher level Chase credit cards going forward. But hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Hopefully you like the setup here. Got some these little black things are going to hopefully muff the sound or make the sound better so it's not echoey in here. Hopefully we got some cool setup. We still got something coming. We're gonna put some stuff right here. We're probably gonna see if we can put something on the door there. Other than that though, I mean, it's getting pretty cool. I got some lights. Like, this is gonna be a cool little setup here for the next 8 months or so that I'm making these videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you go down and smash the thumbs up button if it helped you guys out, as well as subscribe and posting videos every single day. We're talking making money online, carving your own path to financial freedom. That is what the channel is all about. So if that's of interest, make sure you jump down, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.